Let's go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
One thing I found kind of interesting, and I was just thinking about this before we came on today. You have in the heavyweight division, you have a guy like Deontay Wilder, and he's kind of the first like got native from his hometown to kind of blossom into becoming like a star in boxing. And you were the first from Charlotte to really kind of pop off in boxing and do well in boxing. So you guys are kind of similar to me in that way. What if you could talk to Deontay Wilder about kind of being the first from your city or area to become really good at boxing, what advice would you give Deontay Wilder?
Well, I went to Tuscaloosa, and because there was a guy that used to live in Charlotte that I grew up boxing with.
Mm-hmm.
He's much older than what I am, though. I went to Tuscaloosa, and I met Deontay Wilder in the gym. This is probably like a couple of years ago, about a year before he became world champion. And I told him, I said, man, I think you really going to become world champion. I can just tell that you're good. I think he has great skills, real technical skills. I think he's very talented, and I think he's gifted in the sport. A lot of things has worked out very well for him, and they're probably going to continue to work out well for him, which is normally the case when you take boxers that has done what he's done. Made the Olympic team with what, 3-4 years of boxing experience?
Yeah,
something like that. And then when a bronze medal at the Olympics, I was in the Olympics. That's not easy to medal at the Olympics. It's very tough to get there. That's the reason why, we've only taken a 4-man team 2 times since 2000. Well, 1 time since 2000. 2000, and then 2008, the only 2 times
yeah.
they took a 4-man team, because 2004, they didn't take a 4-man team. And to get there and to win a bronze medal, and then come out and go 29-0 to the World Heavyweight Championship. It kind of reminds you of people like George Foreman.
It's a good person.
You see, one of the Olympic gold medal with less than 2 years of boxing experience, then he turns professional and becomes a great world champion. A 2-time world champion. So, sometimes when you get guys like that, things always work out in their favor and they're gifted. They can be, it's going to take something special to beat them. And with this height, with this power, with this jab, this quickness, I think somebody will have a tough time beating him.
You think a guy like maybe Tyson Fury could beat him?
Well, I think Vladimir Klitschko would beat him. I think he's a small heavyweight, tall, thin, small heavyweight. I think he still has some improvement to do, but he's so talented. I think he's going to make that improvements. I really do. And but then it's got to wait to see. Sometimes some people in any sport, they can be real good early on, but never get any better. They peak out. They just don't keep developing.
Yeah. Well, what would you say to people who think that Deontay Wilder hasn't really fought anybody yet? Like he's fought like really faded ex-champions and just kind of guys who are not the caliber of him, and they're kind of just building him up. And he's had I guess 32 fights, and really, with the exception of the Stavern fight, all of them have kind of been fights he's supposed to win by a landslide.
Well, even if you are in the heavyweight division or in boxing period and you're fighting subpar competition, you're still knocking everybody out. That says a lot. You still normally not to knock everybody out like that and dominate the way he's dominated. What can you say, man? They brought him up the correct way.
Yeah.
He's world champion undefeated. He's still knocking everybody out. He beat Stavern. Just have to wait and see. Just keep enjoying why I think boxing needs that. I want to wait and see if somebody will be able to beat this guy. You know, they did Floyd Mayweather the same way. You know, I wonder if Floyd will be able to get past De La Hoya and the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. That's what makes people tune in. That's what makes you big.
True.